We can give clients a guarantee that whatever happens, they will never pay us anything at all unless they win their case. It genuinely is no win, no fee. Solicitors can't charge whatever they like. I can't stress that enough.
Because that's a whole separate process, isn't it? A court assessing the cost that a solicitor should receive for the work they've done.
Absolutely. Nothing to do with costs is dealt with until the end of the case, until all of the work has been done and the money's been recovered.
Hello, you'll see that for today's episode, I've switched places with Gillian. And that's because there's a really common concern for many clients, which is how they will pay their costs. That is the cost of their own solicitor, the other side, and how costs will be paid as the case moves along. And so today, Gillian has come in to explain to everyone exactly how that will work.
Well, what we personally do is we can give clients a guarantee that whatever happens, they will never pay us anything at all unless they win their case. It genuinely is no win, no fee.
The whole way through, if it takes 5 years, 10 years?
Absolutely. There is nothing to pay as the case goes along. All the expenses are paid on their behalf. If they lose and they don't recover any compensation, then they pay nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's a guarantee. If they win, then they do have to pay something out of the compensation they recover. But we always give our clients a promise that no matter what happens, they will never pay more than 25% of the compensation they recover. And of course, in a case where the compensation is several £million, of course, the amount that they have to pay will be nowhere near 25%. It actually will be an awful lot less than that. And solicitors can't charge whatever they like. I can't stress that enough.
No.
What solicitors charge is always subject to the supervision of the court. So ultimately, it's always for a court to determine what a solicitor can charge. And the client always...
So that's reassurance for the client, isn't it?
Absolutely. There is that reassurance all along the line that whatever happens, the amount that will be deducted from any compensation won't be more than 25%. And in any event, it will always be subject to the supervision of the court. And if a client isn't happy with the amount that the solicitor wants to retain, they can ask the court to look at that and make a ruling about it. And they will ensure that what is deducted is fair and reasonable based on the amount of work that's been done and the result that's been achieved.
Because that's a whole separate process, isn't it? A court assessing the cost that a solicitor should receive for the work they've done.
Absolutely. Nothing to do with costs is dealt with until the end of the case, until all of the work has been done and the money's been recovered. That's the point at which the costs are considered. But having said that, obviously we do keep clients informed all the way along about how much the case is costing and how much is being spent on their behalf. And the courts have always felt it's very important for people to know that. And I think I do understand.
So how do we let them know?
Some clients find that worrying, but we always give them the assurance that we're giving you this information, we're telling you how much it's costing, but our guarantee remains. You don't have to pay anything at all unless you win.
And only then the maximum of 25% of your damages.
Absolutely. And we write to clients every 6 months and we tell them what the costs are. So they're fully informed about.
And there's no circumstances that any client is going to be asked to pay anything from the moment they call us until the end of their case, even if they're successful.
No client pays us anything except out of compensation that we recover for them. That's absolutely guaranteed.
So they don't pay anything until they've got the money to pay it, and they're never going to be out of pocket by having us investigate a claim for them. It's good reassurance for them, isn't it? It's really good reassurance.
I hope so.
I appreciate this has only been a very short episode, but I think it's been really important to reassure people about costs because I think it concerns a lot of them. So thank you.